Hey, good morning, everybody. It's JD, the mobile trader, coming to you guys. Hope everyone is well. All right, let's take a look at what's happening in the markets today. Well, let's go to the watch list right quick. Brother said right quick like the 80s. Okay, watch list. I added a few. First off, we have Visa, MasterCard. They're going to run together, guys. There's a setup on Visa, and we needed to get above a certain level. These aren't buy-seller holes, and these aren't to go right in. This is something to keep an eye on. Perform your due diligence. But Visa and MasterCard are moving. Visa just acquired a fintech company, financial services or financial tech company. Anyway, payments are important, cybersecurity, and so PayPal is probably going to be involved in a nice little bullish move, as well as possibly Square. Palantir, bullish move set up, inverse head and shoulders. We talked about it last night on the Zoom. BLNK is setting up, but it needs to get above a certain level, guys. It is kind of consolidating, similar to the Wyckoff layout that we had on the phases, the accumulation phase. PayPal, just like I said with Visa. Ford, the long-term play on Ford, guys, it's running. We can let it pull back, or you just get in if your time horizon is a few years out, and it will be the new Juneteenth stock instead of something like GNUS or Orphazyme or UONE. Sorry, UONE. I mean, it just was BS, not BS, but the way that people were playing it, running it up. We're going to do Ford, and we're going to let O.J. Simpson be the carrier of the new movement. It's going to run to the moon. He'll call on the Nokia phone when he's on the highway, guys. That's a little joke. CROX, lightweight buy. When I say lightweight buy time. So if you move into CROX, prepare for a little bit of range-bound pullback or the breakout. But it's set up. It moved into the, the S&P 400, mid cap. And the volume may be coming in. But here we go. Let's take a look at a couple of charts. All right. Shout out to Carol from last night and Monique, Carol, everybody was in there. We had Aaron. I can't remember everybody, but I do remember. Okay, look. That's the breakout from the wedge break on NNDM. I don't know how far it's going today. I think it's running up to a little bit of resistance. Let's take a look at Visa. As I move in on this is daily chart. This is TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim on the mobile. These are the two areas you want to get above. That 236.09 or 235.92. That's a pretty good entry. Let it. But remember, that 237 is right there for a double top and possible profit-taking area. And we zoom out and get the full look. So we're in a bullish move, higher lows going through it. And MasterCard is in the same way. Looks very similar. But there's a little bit more overhead supply. But the thing about MasterCard is hit that double top already and pulled back yesterday. So we have the pullback. MasterCard's entry is cleaner if it gets above 378.71. That could push. We have a little space to run all the way through here, before we get a little bit of resistance or a little static. Let's see the news on Microsoft. Creative Roots, FinTech Expertise. OLB Group does it again. That's not the answer. But the Visa has news. I don't know if that's going to pull Visa down. Yeah, so Visa is acquiring the fintech company. I would lean towards MasterCard because a lot of times a company acquires another company and the acquirer gets pulled down or it weighs it down early and then a rebound. So think about that. I'm not looking at the options. I got to hit the road. But these are swing trades, setups for me, and also they play into a longer term play if you establish your time horizons and your stop loss, guys. Blink. It's been a little range bound, but we have an inverse head and shoulders. We talked about that last night, and the entry could be above this right here. Above that 39.94, and remember where the stop was going to be at the bottom of this candle, 38.38, tight stop, but we're looking for a push up and it might hit resistance. of the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders, but it could also blast through that. So that's worth taking a look at, guys. And I think that's going to be it. I'm going to hit the road, but real quick, let's go. I do headline grabs if I can. First page, Wall Street Journal, we start looking down. Tech firms snap up renewable energy. All the renewables guys, start paying attention to that, but let the time horizon kind of dictate the time frame. Don't get panicky if it pulls back over the over the short term. If your time horizon is 5 years, we can't just sit and watch it and worry about that unless some crazy stuff happens with the SEC. Let's go ahead and see Warren Buffett, John McAfee, the antivirus founder, passed away. But I saw a documentary on him, man. He was out there but he was in a Spanish prison. But anyway, so I'm looking for cybersecurity. Trump fans once furious could. Afghan. Okay, here we go. Tech firms spend on energy. Okay, renewable energy is back and forth. So Amazon, Google, Facebook, all those companies are spending on renewables. And that's something to talk about within the EV sector, the hydrogen sector, plug power, tighter investor visa rules, voided foreigners. Okay, so visa's already in the news. And this is how I kind of just sometimes build another list. SEC, shorter disclosure window. Let's keep going. COVID, that's in the biotech area. Panel votes for tech sector curbs. Let's keep moving. Crime prevention. I think the infrastructure deal. So let's keep an eye on Cleveland Cliffs, Nucor, which is NUE, and US Steel. Let's take a look at Nucor real quick, and then this is going to be it. Yeah, Nucor's that had a serious pullback, and I'm not comfortable going in until we get above that 100, 101 handle, because we're going to run back into another levels of resistance. So be better to get it once it really starts to trend again. Let's see what Cleveland Cliffs has kind of had another pullback as well too. But I'm in that in the longer. I don't know if I'm in leaps in Cleveland Cliffs, so. Run up and a pullback. So yeah, it's gonna take a minute, but we have higher lows. It is stair-stepping up this right at the bottom of that trend line. Higher lows. That's always a positive move, guys. So look, have a great day. Get locked in. Study up. Read Trading in the Zone, or listen to it on Audible. And get the mindset right, because we won't be panicking about a little pullback over a short-term play. And we can do it, guys. Y'all have a great one. Let's see if I can shut it down.